Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Cik Syafiq Rifki from Faculty of Chemical Engineering for subject Sustainability Management EEE510 from CEH 2203B for Group 1. Let me introduce my group members. Again me, Cik Syafiq Rifki, Nik Muhammad Koyum, Maisha Isrin, Nur Hana Humaira, Muhammad Farhad Daniel and Syahrul Amirul Hisham. Our video is about to propose the sustainable management measure to address the environmental challenges faced by the University Technology Mara UITM. Without further ado, let's talk about it. Before we go in detail what we're gonna talk about in this video, let me explain a bit. Sustainable management is becoming essential for organizations today. It's no longer just about short-term profits, but about balancing financial success with long-term environmental, social, and economic impacts. Sustainable operation helps businesses reduce emission, cut waste, conserve resources, and support global climate efforts. Beyond protecting the environment, sustainability also strengthens business performance. Companies that prioritize sustainability build stronger reputation, attract loyal customers, and draw talented employees who want to be part of meaningful change. Sustainable practice also drive innovation and support international goals such as the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals. This create a resilient business model that benefit both the organization and society. In recent years, global awareness of sustainability has increased. The traditional linear system of take, make, use, and dispose has caused serious environmental damage, resources depletion, and excessive waste. To overcome this, the world needs production system that emphasize efficiency, waste reduction, and environmental protection. Universities also play a major role in sustainability. Like small cities, they consume large amount of energy and water and generate significant waste and greenhouse gas emission. University Technology Mara UITM, within many campuses and large population, has a significant environmental footprint. As the climate issues become more critical, universities are expected to lead by example. Therefore, University Technology Mara must integrate sustainable practices in its operation. By doing so, the university not only reduces environmental impact, but also support education, inspires future leaders, and contribute to a more sustainable future for society. Well, today, many universities, especially research and comprehensive institutions, needs to operate 24 hours a day. Libraries, laboratories, data center, HIV system, and residence halls run non-stop, but this continuous operation comes with a cost, massive electricity demand, and heavy dependence on fossil fuel. When extreme heat and cold hits, energy usage become even higher, making university one of the largest contributors to environmental impacts. Energy waste often happens because of inefficient system and poorly insulated building and research lab. For example, equipment like fume hoods must run continuously. All the campuses still rely on fluorescent lighting and 24 hours lighting in common areas. Most of this power still come from coal and natural gas grid, which directly produce air pollution, greenhouse gases. We can see from this picture that our faculty, most of it still use fluorescent light and doesn't have accessibility switch off when no one is using it. Another big challenge is carbon emission from purchased goods and services. University dining system rely heavily on imported food ingredients, increasing transportation emission. On top of that, thousands of students and staff travel daily using personal vehicles. This is not only increases greenhouse gases, but also leads to problems like large parking area, urban heat islands, and storm water runoff. All of this creates environmental, ethical, and reputational risks for the university. However, this issue can be addressed through sustainable campus management. UITM, for example, can replace diesel buses with electrical bus, provide EV charging station powered by solar carport for the staff and students, but must prioritize EV charging for campus fleet and staff vehicle. It's a bonus for the university. Be more sustainable. Other than that, upgrade to the LED lighting with motion and daylight sensor, especially in libraries, toilet, walkways, and parking areas. University Technology Mara UiTM can also adopt a holistic sustainability approach by auditing campus planning, procurement, and daily operation through a climate lens. Establishing a Scope 3 task force will help develop reduction targets and coordinated action plans across department. This allows UiTM not only to reduce emission but also to lead by example. By tackling these sustainability challenges, UiTM can transform from a passive energy consumer into proactive driver of change. More than just saving the planet, they support our educational mission, inspire future leaders, and promote decarbonization beyond our campus borders. Together, we can build a greener, smarter, and more sustainability University Technology Mara, UiTM.
Hi, my name is Maisha. So now I'll be talking about one of the environmental issue at UiTM Shah Alam, which is the water consumption. As we know, UiTM is such a big college, thus that leads to high water demand here. Issues such as leaking problem, the burst pipe at our pilot plant, and the uncontrollable water usage leads to the first major problem, which is the water wastage. In order to combat this problem, we should make a regular maintenance check to always ensure that our pipes are in good condition, there is no leakage. We can install a water efficient system such as a low flow tap, thus students will use water moderately and we can control the wastage of water. Alright, moving on to our next environmental issue at UiTM Shah Alam, which is the waste management. Some college, like my own college, College Mawar, they don't provide us with trash can or trash bin at every floor or every block. So how we manage our waste then? We'll go down at this trash separation house where we're gonna throw our rubbish. However, it'll always be flooded with trash. Doesn't matter, it's just like food scrap, leftovers, or even a solid waste. There's too many of it, and sometimes it is flooded until at the ground and such. Sometimes even the liquid of the trash is all over the place, and it also attracts the fly, the cockroaches, and even rats sometimes. And not to mention the smell is very foul. And to combat this problem, I suggest that UiTM to make a 3R campaign where students can throw away items that can be recycled, and also they can provide us with trash can or trash bin at every floor or blocks so that students have an easy access to throw away their rubbish.
So, every action must have consequences. When we talk about consequences, we talk about potential impact. Potential impact give heavy to the environmental, economy, and the social sustainability. So the first thing we want to talk is about energy. Your ITM is very needed, high energy. Why? Because they want to put energy into the servers and computers and air condition. So without properly manage the high energy, we can cause climate change and air pollution. And why this happen? Because consuming high electricity can lead to the carbon emission due to sources from fossil fuel based power plant. The best way to prevent the climate change and pollution is install of a solar panel helps slow down climate change. Another potential impact that we like to talk about is water consumption. Water is very important to UiTM, especially to UiTM campus, because all residents and all humans need water. So without water, you are gonna die. So without properly management, it can cause environmental stress to river, reservoir, and groundwater sources. Imagine that we losing a lot of water, and UiTM must spend a lot of cost to buy a water supply just for residents. We can talk about Amawa College restroom that a lot of some of the shower or tap water is being leaked. A lot of water is being leaked. Maybe UiTM pay a lot of pay the cleaner or pay to a plumber to maintenance each 6 months can reduce wastewater, and residents also can check by themselves to make sure that water shower already switched off. maybe UITM can sponsor or make event or program about cleaning beach, so it can help protect natural ecosystem by reducing the filtered and or maybe cleaning all the garbage to the beach, so that we can use the river and we can use water to daily basis. So we can conclude that by reducing water and electricity energy consumption can lower the utility bills and plus lower the cost of repairing.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Shahrul Amri Sham. I have been assigned to present about 2.3 and conclusion. So for 2.3, the ATM produce many type of waste such as paper, plastic, food waste, laboratory chemical, and electronic waste. Because UiTM is a large university with many student and daily activities, a large amount of waste is generated every day. If this waste is not managed properly, it can cause pollution, health risks, and an unpleasant campus environment. By applying the principle of reduce, reuse, recycle, and compost, UiTM can significantly reduce its environment impact. Recycling helps save natural resources and energy, while composting food and garden waste turn waste into useful fertilizer for campus landscaping. This action help create a cleaner and greener campus. So next is UiTM use a large amount of energy and water, and it also produces a high level of waste. These activities contribute to carbon emissions, pollution, and pressure on natural resource. However, UiTM has the opportunity to reduce this impact by using renewable energy, improving water efficiency, and strengthening waste management system. This effort help protect the environment, improve campus cleanliness, and create a healthy place for students and staff. In the long term, they also reduce operating costs, allowing UiTM to save money and invest more in education and research.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nik Muhammad Qayyum bin Nik Nazman. So in this video, I will explain how governance and science systems support sustainability at UiTM. These two systems are important because the governance provides direction and control, while science system provide the technology and solutions to achieve sustainability goals. So why does the governance matters in this case? It is because it provides structure and direction through policies, committees, and management systems. The university ensures that sustainability is not optional but part of the daily operations. For example, when UiTM adopts policies that require energy efficient lighting or sustainability building materials, every new project must follow these rules. These help reduce energy consumption, operating costs, and environmental impact. With strong governance, sustainability efforts are well coordinated, accountable, and aligned with the university's long-term goals. And what about the science system? Science systems support sustainability by providing technological solutions and scientific knowledge. At UiTM, research in engineering and science help improve energy efficiency, water management, and waste treatment. For instance, sensor-based monitoring system allow UiTM to track electricity and water usage in real time. This makes it easier to detect leaks or equipment problems early, reducing waste and costs. The use of renewable energy technologies such as solar panels also helps UiTM reduce dependence on fossil fuels and move towards cleaner energy. Through sustainability-focused research, UiTM not only improves its campus operations but also contributes knowledge that can support national development and industry practices. So in conclusion, governance provides the policies and leadership needed to guide sustainability efforts, while science systems provide the tools and innovation to implement them. Together, The system helps UiTM achieve sustainability development in an effective and measurable way. That's all for me. Thank you.
Basically, education system play an important role in order to achieving sustainable development. University shape students' knowledge, skill, and attitude toward environmental responsibility. As at UiTM, education can be a driver for sustainability. As we know, sustainability concept can be embedded into engineering and science course. Students can learn about environmental challenge, renewable energy, waste management, and climate change. This actually helps them to understand both problem and solution. Problem-based learning allows students to work on campus sustainability issues. Example include energy efficiency, water conservation, and waste reduction on campus. Using real UIT and sustainability data in assignment and network enhance hands-on learning. Moreover, student involvement and leadership is important in order to develop sustainability. Student-led projects, competition, and moreover, students from engineering, science, and management can do some collaboration in organizing a program that can promote innovative solutions in the sustainability. This actually, this is called its interdisciplinary approach reflect to real-world sustainability challenge. In conclusion, through education, youth ITM can produce environmentally responsible graduates. This graduate will be capable of contributing to sustainable development in society by joining a community service, do some programs, or also be a leader in any project that encourage in sustainability development. Education is not about knowledge, but about shaping a sustainable future too. Yes.
And lastly, for the conclusion, in conclusion, sustainability at UiTM is essential for protecting the environment, improving social well-being, and ensuring long-term economic stability. By improving energy use, water management, and waste handling, UiTM can become a greener and more responsible university. With strong commitment and innovation, UiTM has the potential to be a leading model of sustainable higher education in Malaysia. That's all from me.